there's style, but it's never you never compromise on substance, which I think is because like so for instance the word camp is thrown very easily, and it's abused very
Very
often.
often.
Yeah, but I think, and as I think so Susan Sontag once very clearly wrote, and she was writing about how camp shouldn't just exist for the sake of it.
Oh,
uh,
absolutely.
and that's what I feel that's the thing with Tashan, because like all the fun, everything, all the style and everything is existing because there's a huge substance to it. And because when I look back into your filmography, so you had written two Dhooms, you were writing Guru, you had written Pyar Ke Side Effects. So when I look back, I think you were trying to do something different, because when I look at Tashan and all the voiceovers, and I'm so amazed by the fact that so there's this thing called digests, like a fictional world of the film, but the voiceover is something that it keeps breaking those boundaries, it keeps blurring those lines. And the fact that the film doesn't follow a conventional sort of what do you say, like a three act structure, or like just a conventional screenplay structure, in all those things were there. So it felt like there was a filmmaker who got like a I don't know what was the budget, but like a good amount of budget, and like he's gotten like these big stars and like some fancy song and all of that, and now he's just trying to like be like, oh, I'm just going to be irreverent now, and I'm just going to have some fun. And like it's just like a party happening, and through the party we're also saying few things. I'm also trying to go away from certain formula and everything, but it's a party. So if you want entertainment, you get entertainment, but it's also if you want to look deeper, there's that also. Again, this is just my theory.
See, it's some. Uh, as a filmmaker, I don't think filmmaking
Okay.
should be a party,
Okay.
or ever is. Honestly, and I don't think anybody who I have worked with would ever say convincingly that it's a party. I think
It's anything but a party.
it's anything but a party. I think the fun that you have on screen
Yeah.
has is always hard work now, and it is different from so everything that you're saying. I would say I didn't have the stars before I wrote the script.
Okay.
We have never in this place between Adi and me and every film that I've done with him.
Yeah.
We have never gone to an actor before we have finished the script.
Okay.
So whether for all the three Dhooms, for any of my films, and I'm sure that's the style that he likes to follow, because it's important for us to put out what we think is the film
Yeah.
before an actor comes in.
Okay.
So in Tashan, I have to say that we were clear that it was not that it was a little edgy,
Yeah.
that it was not a conventional Hindi film.
Yeah.
But for it to get made, you needed, for it to have any kind of a budget, you needed conventional actors,
Yeah.
I suppose. And these actors were the top line,
Yeah.
like the first wish list
Yeah.
for us.
Okay. So you got everyone you wanted.
I pretty much got everyone I wanted, and it was quite easy. It was easy after meeting them. See, the character of Jimmy, I don't think there was anybody who could be better than Saif.
Okay. Yeah.
For Bachchan Pandey, for Akshay's character, that was Adi's sort of suggestion.
Okay.
Uh,
You had somebody else in mind for.
because I think I had written it so strongly, UP and
Yeah.
this, so I wasn't sure. I had an image of the character, but I didn't have an actor.
Okay.
And when I met Akshay and I narrated to him, and I mean, he was quite remarkable both during and post the film for me personally.
Yeah.
And I remember after the narration, it was a long, and he said, just tell me the story. And I said, no, it's a film which has, the dialogue is written, a lot of it is going to be about that. And he heard the whole thing and he said, I'm doing the film. And he said, I would have done the film if you'd just told me the name of the character.
Wow.
I would have done it just for Bachchan Pandey. And I thought, he brought a quality to that character, which I think is, is fabulous. There is no way that I can ever say Akshay Kumar. And I think he beat a lot of his own worst critics in that film, because I think it's a genuine performance.
Yeah.
It's completely from the heart. And for all the people who have, any kind of criticism about him, I'd say I enjoyed every day of working with him. I loved it, and he came and read with me. He knew his dialogue. All this, the Ram Leela scene and all is fabulous.
Yeah.
And anytime, see, filmmaking is a collaborative process.
yeah.
It's one thing for us to say, oh, I did this and I, but after a point, the many eyes that everybody bandies about, makes me kind of judge them.
Yeah.
So I don't think this film would have been possible without Vishal Shekhar's music, without the cast, without, I suppose, my producer, and also without the energy that the disparate group behind the camera brought. So yes, so we had fun because we went to Ladakh, we went to Rajasthan, we went to Rajasthan in
You went to
in
Kerala
August.
also.
We went to Kerala because the idea was to have a road
Yeah,
film.
no, it's a road.
And I wanted to see the span of it. So when the film begins, the landscape of the characters is kind of dry and arid. It's Ladakh has a you can't ignore it. It's imposing, but it's dry.
Yeah.
Rajasthan is where the heat of the film comes.
Yeah.
That's where the big action sequences and where the characters' lives will shift, will change. They will never be able to go back to the way they were after that sequence. And Kerala is where the rain comes. And with the rain is the blooming of the love story for
the Falak Tak.
So for Bachchan and Gudiya, the love story is there. And that, in my head at least that time, was the element which washes off the sins of these characters.